Welcome, Birdman here. Welcome back to another video. Today, I'm probably gonna go over very serious topics here. It's about LGBTQ and my sexual, preferences. And we're gonna do that while we're playing Journey of the Gods. A truly beautiful and underrated game, in my opinion. Now, I will say it right here. I am not anti-LGBTQ, nor do I like anyone who is anti-LGBTQ. Your preferences are your own, and, I don't like homophobes that much, nor do I like transphobes and stuff like that. Now,
a millennium of peace and prosperity has passed
I really
since the
love
last coming of
the community that's been built with the LGBTQ.
Most have forgotten
And some
the time
LGBTQ
when the moon tried to
media
swallow the sun.
I also really love.
But the holy
Like,
man remembered, a hero must rise against the chosen of the void.
Homosexuals, they are pretty cool. So are lesbians, pansexuals, bisexuals, asexuals,
everlasting night.
etc. I can't name all of them on top of my head. Transgender people who are transgender are pretty, they're the most beautiful people I have ever.
The fate of all who dwell in the land is in your hands.
And,
so let the spirits of the air.
So here's what's going to be a little bit iffy. My thoughts.
For you are the champion eternal.
You should be allowed to change your gender. My thoughts are, when you have enough conscience and stuff like that, whenever you're developed enough to go through with a decision like that. Now, I'm not going to say which age that developing, mindset is to, I'm not going to say which age you have the mindset to, consent to changing gender, because that actually varies. You see, it's a very complicated topic I'm not going to get too much into. However, I will say, if you want to change your gender, go right ahead. That is your free will. No one is allowed to tell you you can't do your own free will. Same with if you want to get an abortion. That's your decision. That is not anyone else's decision to judge. And if they do judge you, well, you should take a look in the mirror first, because they are not allowed to. They are not allowed to judge you in your bodily autonomy decisions unless you do something that, no one is allowed to judge you unless you're a horrible person, or B, you've done something so bad that, and stuff like that. However, I am not going to get too judgmental with people, because I won't judge lest I be judged. Now, am I going to drag this video on a little bit longer? Probably. I'm probably going to play some more Journey of the Gods. Or I can just play Journey of the Gods a whole different time talking. But, yeah. my whole thoughts and LGBTQ community is they are beautiful. They don't deserve the hate that, you know, homophobes and the current administration are against. You are allowed to have your preferences in your own bed. Then, if you, well, you're allowed to have your own preferences in your own bed, and you are allowed to like whoever you like. No one should judge you for who you like, except if it's small children, that I will fucking judge you on. And I will, you know. I'm currently sitting down right now because of anxiety, because the area I'm at currently is some fire. Now, let's get into the topic of my personal preferences. I believe, a mix-up between bisexual and pansexual. I like males, but I also like females. I think both of them are really, really beautiful people. Well, sorry for the little ums and stuff like that. It's just really weird talking about a serious topic for another video where I actually have my voice in. Anyway, I'm just gonna talk about another thing I really like. Besides the LGBTQ community and the other stuff like that, I don't hate people who, you know, have really bad political views. No, I don't hate people like that. I'm just disappointed that their views are very closed-minded. Don't like that. Oh yeah, I could tell you about the LGBTQ plus community shows, movies I really like. I'm a huge fan of Nimona. It's very adorable, and I find comfort in that movie. And I find comfort in the main character. Now, is it a perfect movie? No. There are some flaws. There are some flaws in the movie. Like, not every joke works head on. And I think, well, anyway, sorry. I was checking something on my phone. Anyway, I really wish the love interest that the main character has had more screen time. Like, he has screen time, but not enough. Like, I don't hate his character. I just, you know, wanted more screen time from them, but that's their choice, and I respect that. Now, anyway. So, I like Nimona. I think it's good. Weirdly enough, I didn't hate Strange World. It's not a good movie, but it's not a bad movie either. It's in the middle of mediocre. And I kind of wish I wish the son character wasn't on the whole adorable type. It's hard for me to understand his struggles and feels when he's acting like Senpai just looked at him. I do like that he. So, well, I don't. Okay, I don't know how to say this. The gesture of feeling a crush, Disney hasn't really always mastered, because let's face it, not all kids media masters the ability to, well, master what it's like to have feelings for someone. Like, I had feelings for someone, but I never acted on them. That's the biggest mistake you could ever make. See, ladies and gentlemen, and non-binary attacker. A word of advice I'd like to recommend: don't wait for your moment to say you like someone, because the moment you wait, you won't know if the person likes you back, or you won't even get your chance before they start dating someone. The reason I didn't confess is because, well, I just started the crush, and also, he likes girls. Anyway, moving on from that. A LGBT plus TV show I like. Well, I like the Owl House. The Owl House is adorable. I like Luz and Amity's relationship. I like the development they gave to Amity and Luz. They are, in other words, a cute lesbian couple. And they is one of the few times where Disney did do a show correct. However, I'm not about to give Disney all the credit. The show writers did, okay? The show writers are the reason that, well, the writers, showrunners, and the creator of the damn show herself, they are the reason why the show is a success. Disney just happened to pick up the show. I love the Owl House. There is no reason why I don't like the Owl House. Same way as I like Gravity Falls. Gravity Falls and, well, Gravity Falls and Owl House are not on, the same thing to be compared to. Because, well, Gravity Falls is a mystery show about, well, here in my home state of Oregon. There's an actual place. I've never visited Gravity Falls, actually. Yeah. So. But yeah, anyway, does anyone recommend I go to Gravity Falls sometime? Yeah, I also don't know if there's any LGBTQ themes in Gravity Falls, because it's been a while since I've seen the show. I've never even seen the ending. I have seen, though, first season, second season, third, fifth, and eighth. I think they had 8. I don't know. Anyway, I've seen a couple of the seasons of Gravity Falls. I've never seen the final season or the second season. I don't remember how many seasons there were exactly. I just remember there were a lot. Now, any LGBTQ games I like. because I like playing games. Does Cyberpunk count as an LGBTQ game? I mean, it's not about the LGBTQ precise. Well, then again, neither is the other shows, but they not only have LGBTQ themes, but they also have the LGBTQ characters. I'm gonna count Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk, I really love with its LGBTQ and stuff like that. It's the elements of the LGBTQ community. Anyway, Cyberpunk. My favorite romance of the game is the one between V and Judy. I think that's why some people prefer female V over male V, is because they like Judy Alvarez. Let's be honest with ourselves. Us females and males, we like Judy. Even if, you know, she's depressed. And honestly, while I do like Judy, I also like the ending where she, you know, moves out of Night City, because in that way she can find her closure leaving Night City. And even though I do like the romance, I also feel like us romancing Judy means that now she has a reason to stay instead of like, there is an option to leave with her at that time because of the biochip in hand, but yeah. Anyway, now any other stuff like that? I believe I'm gonna say Critical Role's Mighty Nein. One of its characters is a lesbian, Beauregard, played by. Wish I didn't forget her goddamn name. I'm sorry. Oh god. Okay. If I can remember, I'll edit it in, or I'll just say it in another video. But yeah, Ashley Johnson and the girl who plays Beauregard. Those two characters are supposed to be in love with each other. And on the subject of Critical Role, I like Matthew Mercer. He supports the LGBTQ community, I do believe. I'm not going to put words in his mouth. However, I can say Critical Role seems LGBTQ plus. So, if Sam is, I can't see the reason why no one else is. Anyway. Any other show I like? I like Steven Universe. That show gave me a bit of comfort. It was a good comfort show to watch when I felt down and alone and stuff like that. So watching Steven Universe really did help. I'm gonna finish watching Steven Universe, but one of my favorite characters in it is Pearl. There's no reason why I can't like Pearl. I think her character is very complex. However, I don't like Pearl's actress. Pearl's actress, unfortunately, supports people who don't like the LGBTQ community. Which is really said here because the character of Pearl is very. The character herself is nice and stuff like that. However, the actress is not nice. At least not. She doesn't support nice people. I can't say she's not a nice woman because I've never met the woman. Stuff like that. Enough ranting about her though. Anyway, on top of that. My favorite. I'm gonna take out my favorite flag. I really like the transgender flag. The transgender flag is honestly an adorable flag. I adore it. It's lovely. Anyway, I don't know what else to say. This is a heavy topic. I know. I'm struggling a little bit of mental health things and stress. And depression. Other than that, though, I'll see you all next time. Bye.